Welcome to the Brain Deep Dive. Ask yourself, what makes you pick up your phone and check the screen right now? Our phone-checking behavior has become a conditioned reflex. It occurs before our conscious mind can intervene. A red dot, a small ding. That urge isn't willpower, it's a chemical, dopamine. This is the story of how tech companies exploit our primal nervous system to capture our attention. Science shows you're not addicted to content, you're addicted to the reward prediction mechanism in your brain. We'll dive into two key mechanisms: the dopamine system and variable reinforcement schedules. Dopamine is not the pleasure hormone. It is the neurotransmitter of desire. Its job is to drive your search behavior. Millennia ago, it drove you to act to seek vital resources, food, water, or shelter. In classical experiments, rats would push a lever for dopamine until exhaustion, ignoring food. Dopamine creates the reward prediction error. When you get more than expected, dopamine spikes dramatically. Social media learned to create these prediction errors continuously, in small drops, never enough for complete satisfaction. Remember, dopamine is seeking. It differs from serotonin or endorphin, chemicals that bring peace after achievement. Dopamine is processed in the VTA and travels to the limbic system, specifically the nucleus accumbens. The nucleus accumbens is the motivation hub and the common ground for all addictive substances. The notification ding has become your conditioned stimulus. After enough repetition, just seeing the screen light up releases dopamine, even if the content is dull. This is intermittent positive reinforcement coded into your nervous system. In other words, your brain has been trained to always fear of missing out, FOMO, on those random rewards. If dopamine is the fuel, then the variable reinforcement schedule is the most potent engine of addiction. Reinforcement schedules dictate how and when a behavior is rewarded. There are 4 basic types. If you always win, fixed. The behavior is stable, but prone to extinction when the reward stops. But if the reward is variable and unpredictable, the behavior becomes far more rigid and resistant to extinction. This theory was proven using rats and pigeons by the psychologist B.F. Skinner. Randomness breeds persistence. The slot machine is the classic example. Every pull of the lever is a seeking behavior for an uncertain reward. Social media converted the physical lever into the scrolling gesture, pull to refresh, and the app opening action. Likes and comments are rewards that are variable in time and variable in ratio. You post a picture. You have no idea how many likes, ratio, or when, time, the big reward will arrive. Maximum uncertainty creates maximum seeking behavior. We scroll constantly because a big reward might be one swipe away. AI algorithms are specifically designed to adjust the content flow to optimize this variability. The loop closes dopamine desire meets reward uncertainty, a perfect system for retaining users. What is the consequence? The variable loop depletes your dopamine baseline as the body constantly responds to fake stimuli. This makes slow dopamine activities like reading, exercising, or conversation feel comparatively boring. Low dopamine baseline is linked to increased anxiety and depression, as natural motivation to seek is impaired. Your brain is shifting from seeking real resources to seeking digital notifications, a faulty modern adaptation. How to regain biological control. First, create friction for the checking behavior. Remove apps from the home screen. Place them in a deeper folder. Every extra tap is a chance for consciousness to win over dopamine. Second, break the variability by turning off all non-essential notifications and keeping your phone silent. Instead, only check notifications at fixed intervals, like 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. This reduces predictive dopamine. Third, track your dopamine. Pay attention to which activities give fast dopamine and which give slow dopamine. Slow dopamine activities, like exercise, deep learning, or cooking, build a more stable and resilient dopamine baseline. Consider a dopamine detox, removing fast stimuli for a short period to reset the sensitivity of your neural receptors. This can be difficult, causing temporary withdrawal syndrome, but it's necessary to break the deeply ingrained habit. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate dopamine, but to direct it. Guide it towards goals that offer real value. Finally, understand this is a battle between primal biology and modern design. We can win with science. Master your transmitter of desire, master your attention, and master your own life.